Let's do this.
Okay, so it's not a Saturday Night Live stream. But my big laugh at that, we haven't used that in a while, and it said, "Rich, where are you?" I'm like, boy, I've got a long history of doing this, don't I? I'm
Oh,
always
man.
late. I mean, I'm like 2 bites away from finishing dinner. That's how I tried to how tight I get these things. So anyway,
I love the Hugh Jackman thing at the end there.
you forgot about that.
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Welcome back, family.
Live stream. Wow, this is wild. I feel like we haven't done this in a long time.
Yeah, right. So if anybody has not already been in the chat, want to apologize. Deacon contacted us earlier, said that um, he had something else that he had to take care of tonight, and we're trying to figure out when all of us are available for a reschedule.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure when, but we will get him on his channel if we have to. Yes. So since cool. Thank you, Stinker. We appreciate that. We figured that since we've already got the live stream set up, it would be really cool to do the top 10 list with you guys also here in the chat and get your feedback on what you think. You know, because we're always saying, yeah, tell me what you think. Well, I want to know at the time, not like the next day.
Yeah, that'll be cool to see how this goes. I would love some interaction.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe this will be a regular thing. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh.
I mean, people can always watch the live stream the next day, but they can be in it on when, and then you don't have to edit or anything else. You just go.
Yeah, can we do this, guys? That'd be awesome.
We'll do everything live from now on. No more editing. It would just free up some time for Greg.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
There's Larry saying Dazzler is queen. Yes.
Dazzler.
Dazzler.
Yeah.
Don't make me put in my other set of dentures. Anyway. So you want to jump into this and see what we got for number 10?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
How I'm going to do this. I'm going to share my screen, and you guys will see the post as I go to them. I opened each one in a separate tab, so you don't see all of them at once and get spoiled.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, here we go.
Coming in at
oh.
Hey, what did he do? He's left the studio. What did he do?
And I spoiled it.
Wow.
Boy, Greg. Okay, let's try this again. That's right, Larry.
Not only that, but then he left the studio, left me here by myself on a big screen when I wasn't ready for it. I saw tomato sauce on my lips. Oh my God.
My muscle like my brain reaction, I guess, from growing up in the internet age, just hit back no matter what. Just hit back. So hitting back takes me out of the studio. So that's what happened there.
If nothing else, it's the professionalism that we love here.
110%. All right, I'm going to share the entire screen at this point.
Go right ahead. Just whatever you do, don't blow me up again. Hey,
there we go. There we go.
All right, so we have the first appearance of Larry's girlfriend.
Yes, you did get a copy of this too. Yes, recently.
I did. It's only an 8.0.
First appearance of Dazzler.
But it is an 8.0 white page and newsstand, which newsstand was the most common at the time, 1980.
Yes.
But I had to do this because I respect Larry. That's the only reason I bought the book.
You know, that makes sense. Larry's a dignified gentleman and, a patron. So.
And he's always accusing us of rigging everything, but yeah.
It's rigged. I love it though at this point.
Yeah, I know. It's a catchphrase at this point. Yeah.
Yeah. Still going strong, man.
Let's see. What was the what are some of the recent prices on this? Is it starting to come? I don't think this is going to come down because it just keeps getting brought up in the news. Not just the comic news, but the entertainment news. I mean, the other day, she had lunch with Ryan Reynolds and the Kevin Feige, I think it was. I'm just like, really?
Oh, wow.
And like, I'm sure they were just sitting there going, can you believe all these rumors? Yeah, we're going to have some more. Let's eat out on the patio so everybody can see us.
Jeez. You think it's like planned leaking?
Well, I mean, it worked pretty well for Spider-Man No Way Home, didn't it?
We are love. I mean, live and love.
See, you're not the only one, Greg.
I did that exact thing on Facebook Messenger earlier.
Twice.
I was in a crisis mode with my children too. So that anger that I typed, that was real.
All caps. He's yelling at me. When I asked him, do you want to do this live or record it? You're like, love. Effing Facebook live.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, if you want to make love to me, I need dinner first. Okay.
Which you have now. It wasn't a cheap book before the buzz. No, it wasn't.
Wholeheartedly agree with you, Larry, but it was not the same price as the book before it, which is the first appearance of Kitty Pryde. This is now bumping even. And in the comic book world, Dazzler is nowhere near as important as Kitty Pryde.
And that's objectively true or just subjectively?
Hey, he's got his girlfriend. I got mine. Okay. So
fair enough. Yeah, man. I think you've missed the train on this at this point. If you're trying to get it for spec value.
Yeah, the only chance is that I'm sure a lot of these books are still going out for grading. People are now jumping on 131, the second appearance of Dazzler, and the first cover appearance of the White Queen. That's actually shooting up in value now too.
The White Queen.
Yeah, Emma Frost.
No, I know.
Oh, because she's on the cover there. It's an orangish looking book. Oh
yeah, that one.
Yeah. So I think there's still a chance that this may come down a little bit as a lot of the books that people submitted start coming back. If you're looking to buy a graded copy, I'm sure there are a lot of people that are specking on this. That let's just say there are a lot of people that specking on it that are new to the comic market. If they start to see the price come down a little bit, they're going to panic and sell it, which is going to add a lot of copies to the market. People right now are trying to. They say, "Well, how high is this going to go so I can make money?" As soon as it starts to come down, they're going to try to dump. But then there'll be another pop up in price if it gets officially announced. This book is going to drop a lot. I mean, a lot if they announce that Taylor Swift is not going to be in the movie. It's going to overcorrect. It's going to shoot down below its actual value.
Yeah.
So comes in at number 10. Ah, cool. We got a banner.
I figured I'd play with the toys since we have them.
Yeah, right.
All right. Shall we move on?
Larry, I agree. Yeah, if you've got the crash so you can upgrade, absolutely. But hey, Ken, how's it going?
Oh, wow. Hey.
Good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while.
That'd be dope. I wouldn't mind getting one.
What is the grade that you currently have? And obviously, 9.8 is the goal. But how much do you want to try to upgrade? Anywho, let's get onto the list and see what else we have. Sir.
All right. Speaking of White Queen. Immortal X-Men.
That's on the list. Oh.
Immortal X-Men number 15, Sway's 1-25 cover. I'm kind of bummed about this because I was mistakenly given this in my pull box, and I was like, this is not mine. But I should have kept it, I guess.
Dork.
Yeah.
But you didn't know it was a ratio, did you?
I did, because it was like $9.99.
Your store charges you $9.99 for a 1-25.
I don't know if it was $9.99 or $19.99, whatever it was. It was okay. It wasn't just. Leave me alone.
That's okay. I'm just curious because I'm going to start shopping where you go.
Tashi Station.
It's a long drive, but I can do it. Yeah, it looks like 45, 55, 65.
Yeah.
So it's already hitting 2.5 times ratio. You currently have a 9.4. That's a nice 130. I would actually be very, very happy for a 9.4 129. So
yeah,
late. Is there anything specific about it? Just people love the art on this. I don't think it's first appearance of anything. It just came out.
No, as far as I know, it's just they enjoy the Queen.
I mean, I've got other covers that shot up because they were really great art of the White Queen, and then over the time they do come down. So So I mean, I've got a 1 in 50 that was $100, and now it's probably about 20. So
Well, Sway, this guy, he had a cat girl, Jesus.
Catwoman.
Black cat cover
Okay.
that was real popular for a while because it was really, he's just a good artist. So I think people enjoy his work.
I love the image behind her of herself.
Yeah,
Zoom
sort
in
of
on
like
an
I don't think
astral
I can.
projection of herself. Like,
Yeah,
that's cool. That is cool. I like it. But
yeah.
I'm personally, if I can, I'm staying away from ratio variants. There's just too many of them, and you very, very, very rarely find one that, hey, shop, can holds value. I think ratio variants are really bad for the market right now. I don't see any of them really, except for like, no, there's hardly any ratio variants that you walk by a show and see a ratio variant from a year ago. Like, oh man, I still want that. There's very, very few.
Yeah. I mean, what do you guys think? Is it worth the 55 or so dollars? Let us know in the live chat, bros.
Pretty please with White Queen on top and Dazzler on the bottom. Anyway,
Oh,
you can't edit me out. We alive.
oh, oh.
See all the
All
stuff
right.
that you guys are missing.
Heck no.
Oh, okay. So he does not believe that this book is worth the money.
No.
It is purdy, though. It's purdy.
Yes. All right. Moving on.
Yes. Number 8.
Dazzler.
Dazzler number 1, the direct sale, not the newsstand, because if it was a newsstand, it'd be worth a mint because there were none.
Correct.
So yeah, I do have a copy of this. I think it's like an 8.0. It's not a high grade. I just happen to have one. 9.8. Last sale was $250. Whoa. So this continues to climb, but a 9.6 last sale was $79. There's more 9.8s than that price difference dictates to me.
I want to look it up.
You go right ahead. Yeah, last sale of 9.6 is 79. Last sale of a 9.4 was 46. Last sale of an 8.0 was 23. That's good to know because that's what I have.
All right. 300. Oh, 9.9. 340 9.8s, 473 9.4s, 268 473 9.6s, 268 9.4s, and so on and so on. Trickles down.
I'll be honest, that is actually very surprising. I thought there'd be a lot more than that. As much as this book was printed.
Oh, there's one restored.
Ouch, I bet you he was pissed. It's a 9.8 restored.
Yeah, and it comes there for a total of 375.
And what was the down below? What is that? Oh, printing error variant. 111, 146, 108.
Yeah.
I actually would have bet folding money that the 9.8s was over 1,000 copies.
Restored.
So could be wouldn't that be a qualified copy?
Yeah.
Label?
Yeah, restored I think means it would be the purple and they found something hinky with it, right?
Yeah, and maybe ratio variant by LCS with the regular newly released issues.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get lucky with that. I did find the Department of Truth, the Oswald. I think it's a 1 in 10, and that was in with the regular issues. And I grabbed that and sent it out and got a 9.8 on it, so I was happy.
Restored, Larry. Yeah, maybe trimming. Who knows? Who knows?
Oh, if it was trimming and he got a 9.8, yeesh.
That would be.
I'm hoping it's probably like one somebody put like one dot of ink trying to cover one color breaking tick or something,
Yeah.
But in any event, if that's all there is, and I don't know what there is a printing error. Let me look at the prices of that while you're looking. I think it's more purple. 9.8 of the printing error is $200 for the last sale of a 9.8. Now we just saw that there's less of the printing errors. I'd rather have one of those.
Interesting. Yeah.
And the 9.6 is more expensive, 100.
Weird.
Yeah, that 9.8 was back in August, so a couple of weeks ago. There's probably one hasn't sold yet. It'll probably be even higher.
Tiago's on the line.
Tiago, how you doing, buddy? How's your dad doing, man?
All right. So cool.
It's a party now.
We got the samba in here. Whatever.
Look,
Sorry.
I'm gonna sound like a ding dong, but for weeks I've been saying that I think this book is overpriced, and all it's done has gone up.
That just tells you that we are professionals.
Yeah.
And you can listen to us.
Yeah, right. I just remember this being such a heavily printed book. I remember everybody having 100 copies of this thing. I'm old enough. I remember it. And all went to stores. Great. Now I'm associated with Dazzler.
You caught the Larry.
Yeah, right. I'm moving in on his girlfriend.
All right. Shall we move on?
Yes. Number 7.
Boom. Void Rivals. Number 1. Cover A.
Yeah. A few months ago, this was the Larry has at least 10 copies. Are
Good
any
man.
of them 9.8 candidates?
Good man.
Or are we talking about Void Rivals at this point? I don't know.
Yes, Void Rivals. No. He's talking about
Dazzler.
Dazzler 1.
Gotcha. How many of those pages are sticky? Void Rivals number 1. There was a 1 in 10, 125 or something like that had Jetstream on the cover. That was the book that was hot a few months ago. Now we just have the straight up cover A.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Graded copies, $40. I assume that's for a 9.8. Let's see what this thing has to say.
Yes, 9.8.
So really, 9.8 cost $40. I guess it's on the list because of quantity of sales. Average price for fair market value for a near mint is $4. Yeah, it's just quantity. Should be 1 or 2 9.8s in there. Ooh, very, very nice. Look, it's not going to hurt for anybody to pick up a copy of this, especially even a $40 9.8.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a cost of grading and shipping back and forth for crying out loud. I still think that the Jetstream one would be a better one to get if you can. The Jason Howard second print is really good too. It's got Jetstream right there on the cover, boldly standing. There's a bunch of covers on this.
I love that cover. That's great.
Yeah. But
I also really like the Sesame Street homage.
That is kind of cute. I like that. Oh, Jetfire, not Jetstream. Sorry. It's a jet, and he's a transformer. Whatever. I'd say for $4, if you want to grab a couple copies, it's cover price. Can't really hurt. It's not going to break your bank on that. $40 for a 9.8. That sounds like a no-brainer either.
Robert Kirkman's hot. His stuff sells, and he's the one that started Skybound. Yeah, Skybound.
Yeah.
So,
and they are pushing now the G.I. Joe. It's starting to gain Transformer universe is gaining steam.
The Energon verse, I guess they're calling it. Get it while you can.
Number 6.
Magic Order.
Cover A. Number 1 from 2018 Image Comics. This one is now going to production. I think we were talking about earlier, but not really in production because you got the strike.
Yeah. Just typing the ticker here. I might stop doing it after this one because it's time consuming.
We got 9.8 selling for $120 on the 15th, and raw copy selling for about $11. Um, the one thing that really scares me is the amount of shows that have come to Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney, Hulu, everything, and
HBO.
yeah, and they completely crash. Everybody hopes that they're going to catch The Last of Us in a bottle, and more often
Paper
than not, we get
Paper Girls.
Lumberjane, Paper Girls, Lumberjanes, the Old Guard.
Yes, let me read a blurb about this bad boy real quick.
Burbo.
As of May 2021, Netflix series was in development, and a 675% increase in copies were sold this week versus the previous week after a production statement released with a shooting date beginning November 19th in Chicago. I don't know
Provided
how.
the actors come back out of strike. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, whatever. I mean, $10, I guess it's not a terrible investment for spec, but
If you're buying a raw, yeah, but I wouldn't want to spend 120 on the 9.8.
no. I do like this Swamp Thing homage here.
Yeah, well, I'm
That's
looking at,
pretty
I
cool.
see that and the one before it, the Forbidden Planet. That kind of looks like a figment
A little bit,
from
yeah.
from what do you call it? Epcot.
Disney, yeah.
Which,
Yeah,
if you want a copy of that Epcot, I mean the Figment first appearance, Syndicate actually has a 9.8 of that.
I saw that actually.
Yeah, when he first got it, I'm like, how much do I sell this for? There's no recorded sales. I'm like, whatever you want, man. Looking at Something is Killing Children, #1 first prints, and that book is still commanding a high price. I may be the only comic enthusiast who's never read a single issue.
I read one issue,
I haven't.
but I didn't like it. So
Yep, Jason, you're not the only one. And actually, I have the full the book with all 15 issues. I gave a copy to somebody. I wear the T-shirts. I've got a lot of the books myself, and I haven't read one yet. So don't feel bad.
I hope it does too, Robert. I like when these series make it. So hopefully it does well. I didn't realize this was a Mark Millar joint.
We just got more of my attention. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Larry says he's never read Something's Killing Children also.
dude, there's dozens of us.
Yes. I count as two myself. Anyway, some productions have gotten exemptions from the strike.
That's true, but I think there's only certain.
I think there's certain formats that are allowed, like sports or live stream. Yeah, like.
I think I was reading that production company A24, who does like independent movies and stuff like that, was like, okay, we agree to this. We agreed to the actors' demands, and they're like, oh, okay, well, go ahead, you can make stuff. So,
well, I mean, if you want to give us what we want, then we're not striking with you anymore.
exactly. So
It's
I think
mainly the big studios that are making billions of dollars, or they were.
yeah. Magic the Gathering show. I don't know how you can make a show out of such a wide breadth of things.
Maybe it's just a show of them playing cards.
You go to YouTube for that.
Yeah, right. All right. So, do you? I think they honestly wait on this because even if they start shooting, you're a year away. Plus, is this going to be another Something is Killing the Children? I don't know the print run on this.
I don't think you can go wrong with
a raw.
A raw for $10. Yeah,
I'll buy into that, but I might actually be interested in a couple of the specs. Sorry, the second print, third print ones, but they usually don't go as high a price.
Magic Order #1. There's only 123 9/8.
Right
42,
now.
42 signature series, 165 total. 42 signature series. That must have been a big like Mark Millar signing.
Yeah. But if they were only $10, $11, I don't know what these things were selling for before this news broke.
I don't know.
I can find out real quick. I'll look at 9/8 sales from a couple of weeks ago. Oh, okay. So before this news broke, on the 12th, we have a sale for 64, another one for 62. Back in May, 125, 100, 110, 80, 69. Wow, 1950. So prices are literally all over the place for these 9/8s. But prior to the one sale that was 120, the two sales before that were in the 60s. I'm sorry, I have a hard time saying that word.
That sounds fine. Yeah. So maybe keep your eyes out for an auction for a 9/8 and see if you can get away with something under 100 or get a
Yeah,
nice Image has pretty good paper usually, so maybe look for a raw book.
I mean, it's also been, I believe, on Comic Tom's list. So the chances of finding one on Macari or Etsy or something like that that were, forgotten about, they're probably gone by now. But I would still be trying to. I wouldn't want to go more than 80 for a 9.8, but I would much rather try to get one or two raws in nice condition and and put them for a pre-screen.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Next up,
Number 5, Helverine.
Helverine.
Both of us passed on this because both of us thought it looked dumb. I swear, if you cover up the claws and the head and just look at the body from the neck down, doesn't that look like Batman?
Yeah, I could if somebody told me it was, I could believe it.
Yeah, that looks like a Frank Miller Batman. I don't know. Look, first off, everybody's crazy about Wolverine because of what's going on with Deadpool. Wolverine's already a major character, and we have a first appearance of a new version. Dang, I had one in a mystery box I put out. Tinker
Well,
Buns has 2 of these.
what the heck is this? Like stop motion, like a claymation?
I don't know.
This cover here? Oh no, it's just like a interesting cover.
Yeah, I'm not really crazy about the other covers, and to be perfectly honest, I'm not reading this thing anyway. It's just
Yeah,
not
I mean,
like, oh,
yeah, I was gonna say I do like I like the art. I just didn't know if it would go anywhere because
dude, he lives the life. You know that, right?
how many signed books do you have, Stinker Buns? I'm curious. The Magic Order. Oh yeah,
Okay. Oh no, wait, that's
he's
Sharp.
talking. He's talking. Shop was saying like he let one of those go in one of
Gotcha.
his mystery boxes.
Well, that's even worse at the moment,
Yeah,
because I think the Helverine will come back down a little bit when people realize how many copies there are.
I think this is gonna cool off real fast. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is this just like a cool Ghost Rider and Wolverine together?
Yeah, I mean, it's like Cosmic Ghost Rider. No, it's I'm not saying the Cosmic Ghost Rider, where Ghost Rider becomes like the Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
You got the Punisher gets this, and once it runs its arc, it slowly dies back down again, unless he stays this character for a really long period of time. It's not going to hold value.
I don't have a number, but I'll count someday. But it'll be at least 20. Oh yeah. I thought you were gonna have some astronomical number for some reason. All right.
Let's move on to number 4. You know the one problem with a live stream?
What?
We can't pause and insert the thank you video to our coconuts, our Patreon members.
We can't, but filibuster for a moment while I find the
Harumph. That guy over there didn't give me a harumph.
Harumph.
Those blazing saddles.
Oh, I love that movie.
The Petitbay Thruway. Somebody got to go back and get a shitload of dimes. And the fact that they made an exact change, that's what really was beautiful.
I know, right? What was the like strong guy's name that was dumb?
Mongo.
Mongo.
Yeah, Mongo actually, he was Mongo only pawn in Chess Game of Life. All the lines from Mongo were written by Richard Pryor.
Oh,
Yeah, you'd think Richard Pryor being one of the writers, he would have had to do with other conversations. Nope, he was Mongo.
nice.
So,
All right, I think I got it.
yay.
Boom. Yo. Thank you, patrons. Little beatbox for y'all. What?
That reminds me of Will Smith,
I don't want to be.
Man in
I
Black
don't-
3.
I don't want to. Anyway, thank you guys.
Keep
You
my
guys,
comics name out your mouth.
you guys are the real nuts, and we thank you for that. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
And if you want to get in on that, check out patreon.com/TeamOhana, where you can be a nut too and get all kinds of cool, sweet deals. Just ask one of any of these guys in the chat. They'll let you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
One,
No-
two.
this is a very, very rare book, and yeah, even
Yes.
Larry says this himself. We both clicked on it at the same time.
Billions of dude, no.
I think it's
Just
like
no.
4 million. I think though. I mean, it was high. It was really, really high.
I am sick of the hyperbole in this room.
Well, this is not going to show you how many copies there were,
No, but it'll show me
how many graded there are.
Oh my
Fourth one
God.
down from the top.
Kingpin, Marvel Comics.
Yeah.
Number 1.
From 93. Yes.
There's only 9,000 9/8s. And only
No,
only
there's
two,
more than that.
and only 2,000 signature series.
And 48 qualified. You got 11,000 9/8s on this.
I mean,
You
come
got
on.
37 9/9s and 10 10s.
That reminds me. Do you remember 10-10-3-2-1? Call back numbers that you didn't know who they were, and it'll give you the caller ID.
Never
Or it
heard
would
of
call them back. It would call them back.
I
Let us
remember.
know, let us know in the chat if you ever remember 10-10-3-2-1 or 10-3-2-1.
I remember it being star 6-9. Not in
That- yeah.
time. Dial star 6-9.
Yes, that also was one.
Right. I don't know how they thought that they were going to get away with using the number 69. Anyway, Lethal Protector. This, like another book on this list that we haven't gotten to yet, is like the penny stock of
Yeah.
comic books. Okay, it's like there's a lot of books out there that they're always in the news. Every time they're in the news, they shoot up, then they come back down. Then they shoot up, then they come back down. Just like penny stocks. You sell here, you buy here. You sell here, you buy here. Next thing you know, you're getting a yacht. I was always, I was always going against the grain. I would sell here and buy here. So
Unless you get like a newsstand black cover
Yeah.
error. Oh man.
that's extremely rare and extremely expensive.
Gold one, pretty rare.
But the regular one and 26 copies that it sold because McFarlane people are looking for Spawn books and accidentally grab this by mistake.
I can't tell you
Ooh.
why it's on here. I mean,
It's a first solo title featuring Venom.
yeah.
And we have 9/8 selling for 103. That's the last sale. Fair market value 131. So it's actually the last sale is $30 less. 9.6's last sale for 70. Fair market value was 89. A 9.9 just sold for 3,600. I would not spend $3,600 on this book, knowing that there's a 10 out there. There's 10 10s out there. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, people love the book. They love it, and they want to have it in their collection. By all means, do it. It's a standard book. Everybody wants to have it in their collection as a 9/8. you get something you can put up on your wall for $100. It's not terrible.
No, I put this in the same league as like Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
Those two together. Maybe it's because they have the red foil kind of together, but it's the
Yeah.
same era, same. I don't know. I just get the same feeling.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few other McFarlane arts in the Spider-Man run. If you take some of the non-keys,
Mm-hmm.
I would rather have one of those for about the same price, but maybe a little bit more. But it's just too many of these. I have one. It's for sale, and I'm selling it now for less than I paid for it. So maybe no, I think I paid $99.
So leave me alone.
Yeah.
What were you about to say?
So yeah, I was gonna say. So what do I know?
Anyway, moving on.
Yes, number 3. Speak of the devil, up he shall pop. First
There you
solo
go.
title featuring Spider-Man 2099 from 1992, the year before. This is where they tested the red foil.
I can't imagine 5-year-old me going to a store and buying this.
I can't imagine 5-year-old you buying this and keeping it in 9.8 condition.
Wow, that too.
$134 for this book. Now, this is not his first appearance.
No.
But it is first solo title featuring Spider-Man, just like it was a first solo title of Venom. I think I'd rather have the Venom. He's going to have a longer life, I think, in the MCU, Sonyverse, and everything else. To have another Spider, which I mean, he's a great character. Don't get me wrong, but I think after the next Spider-Verse, Beyond the Spider-Verse movie, I don't see him being in the Spider-Verse anymore. I don't think he's going to get his own TV show or movie or anything, whereas Spawn does. There's a lot less copies of this, but
Would you guys rather have this or Lethal Protector 1 in a 9.8? Let us know. Research.
Same price, I'd probably take this because I think there's a lot less copies.
See.
Yeah, 92. That's the one. Lot, 1/3 the amount of copies, less than a third.
Yeah.
But he's 1/3 the popularity of character also,
or even less. Yeah. I mean,
and there are no tens.
No, and it's up to you as a buyer. You get to make the decision of whether you want this book or the other book.
Yeah, I mean, I think this book has still got room to come down, though.
Most obvious statement ever made by a man.
Yeah,
or person.
First, yes. Well,
you can buy what you want to buy. Believe it or not.
I was going to say, do you think I think you were accurate when you said the most obvious statement ever made by a man, because I can't remember Mrs. Ohana ever telling me you could do whatever you want. I'm fine with it. I didn't say women in general. I said Mrs. Ohana. So,
Larry, how many copies of this do you have? Let us know. Thank you. I wouldn't pay 134. I tried to get it for close to 100 as possible.
Yeah. You might have to wait another couple of weeks because right now it's still very hyped up. A lot of the Spider-Man books are gone off this list that were here last week.
I know.
We had the first appearance of Miles Morales. We had
Spider-Boy.
Spider-Boy. We had about four Spider books, I think.
Something like that. Yeah.
And now we have still Spider-Man 29. It's because the DVD Blu-ray just became available.
DVD.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't say like Laserdisc or VHS. Jesus. Anyway, the 8mm film, reel to reel, just became available.
Yeah.
And people that didn't see it in the movie theater are watching it going, yo, this character is pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Yeah, I just hold off on it. Still a good book to have.
No Clue, Lethal Protector, Infinity War, $29.99. I buy it cheap all the time.
Cool.
That is sick.
Number 222, Spawn, number 1 from 1992. Now, this at the time was the most printed book in history. I always confuse Mrs. with Miss.
A reference to his earlier comment. Most people, I do too.
I'll mention her. She's just yeah. This isn't her cup of tea. I'll just leave it at that. And
Usually, Tiago, MRS means like married, and MS means single.
Yeah,
or not betrothed, as it were.
No, you're fine.
Don't make that mistake again.
Just and if you want an association, just remember MRS has the R. Married has an R.
Yes, yes.
Where they got that pinky going in there. I saw. I heard pinky coming there.
Oh, Brain.
Yeah, pinky.
Yes, yes. Hey, Brain, what we got to do? First appearance of Mel Bozier. First appearance of Spawn. First appearance of Sammy Twitch.
And 4 million copies were printed. I think that was the number. This is hot right now because McFarlane let it out that I think it was it Baltimore Con? New York City? No. It was one of the cons. It wasn't New York City. That hasn't happened yet. But
whatever it was.
Yeah, he said that Spawn's going to be in a video game, and he didn't elaborate what it was going to be. If somebody has done some homework and found out that yes, Spawn and a few other characters, like I think you looked it up, Skeletor, Ash from the Evil Dead series, something else. Yeah, that they're going to be skins in the
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Okay, to whatever. This is not the first time we've seen skins from characters appear in video games. Sometimes they get coupons in or redemption codes in comic books to activate them.
Yep.
As soon as everybody has them unlocked, it goes back down again. This is another penny stock one. It's up right now. It'll come back down.
Yeah, wait till this comes down. If you want a 9.8, get it for 130 or something.
Yeah, I think I paid 120 for mine.
There you go. That works.
And that was within the last year.
I love it.
Number 1. It's Huey Lewis. Heart Attack, number 1 from Image Comics 2019.
Never heard of it.
Me either.
This was before I was getting into comics, so
got to be option something.
Yes. Okay, you'll love this one.
I will.
Yes.
All right.
And by love, you know what I mean.
Sarcastic.
Yes. In a post-pandemic world, gene therapy has saved Americans from disease only to give birth to people with powers so unique the government denies their human rights. September 2023, Fuji TV to adapt for a live-action television series and distribute worldwide. Production to begin at the end of 2023 in Tokyo.
Fuji TV, so it's going to be a show on TV?
Yes, and it's presumably a Japanese company, because it'll be filming in Tokyo, and Fuji being the company.
Yeah. Even over here, there's a ton of Spawn 1. Granted, 90% are not 9.8 or even 9.6, but it's crazy to think about the print run compared to today's numbers. Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, right now, you've got your average print runs of average comic books is what, 30 to 50,000, and Spawn 1 Spawn 1 was like 4 million. It set the record for the highest printed book at that time.
Yeah, that and like X-Men 1, right? Were like the two bangers.
Yeah, that was another one and that had 4 different covers. 4 or 3?
You get 4, yeah. Well, 5, I think. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Fuck ton.
Yeah, we had the cover with Wolverine and then the others that nobody cares about. And yeah, you get it out of the grab bag like, damn it, I got the one with Scott.
I got the Magneto one where he's like doing this. The least desirable one was with Beast and Storm.
Yeah, but I still don't like the one with Scott. I don't like Scott. He's a whiner with sunglasses. Anyway.
Oh my God. Guys, do you like Scott Summers? Are you a Cyclops fan? Is Rich being too hard on him? Let us know in the comments. Well,
anyway, we got one sale of a 9.8 because apparently there was only one person that decided to have the sucker graded. Most recent sales of a near mint, $4. Another one, $3, $4, $6. Highest was $8. I bet
20
you. Sorry.
There's 22 9.8s, no other grades, no signature series, straight up, just 22.
Yeah, I'm
And
wondering if somebody sent in 25 copies for a pre-screen, hit 22 of them. Yeah, I guarantee you, people are going through back issue bins, pulling these out, and if they're good, there's going to be a bunch of 9.8s for sale soon. Nobody, I don't think, expected this to be optioned.
I gotta
Otherwise, there'd be more.
I gotta check on Wednesday when I go in, see if they have any
Yeah.
of these.
Well, I got to see on Wednesday when I go in. There probably won't be any though. Yeah, Syndicate's going to be having a sidewalk sale next this Saturday coming up, and his goal is to sell like every. He's put all his back issues. I think he's putting at 50% off or something ridiculous. Just to, and I think he said, "I want to sell every long box that we have here. I want them all gone."
That's
And
good for the buyers.
yeah, and it's also good for his wife because it's being driven by the fact that she's telling him, "Get the 260,000 comics out of my freaking house."
Oh, they're not at Syndicate?
He's got thousands at Syndicate. He's got hundreds of thousands at home.
Oh my god.
He's got no room in Syndicate. That's why everybody keeps saying, "Get a brick and mortar." So,
Wow.
heart attack. I absolutely try to find Raws on this. Absolutely,
Yes.
do not buy a 9.8.
No. No. There you go.
That's it.
Oh, we got to do our gun to the head.
Gun to the head. Who's going first? And I want to hear everybody's gun to the head pick in the chat.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Chat, we need gun to the head pick too for you guys.
You have to buy, you've got the money. You have to buy one book at today's price, whether it be raw or graded,
A chosen grade, yeah.
that you think is the best chance for a good investment off of what you see.
I got one. If you
Tiago's going with Void Rivals.
Attaboy. Great pick.
Yep, I agree.
Yep, definitely. I think I will go with a raw copy of Magic Order for $10.
I like that a lot.
Wolverine, do it.
What? Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, I agree for the most part, Tiago. He's a good writer.
You know what? I'm going to take Void Rivals, but if I can get a 9.8 like the last person did at $40, I'm doing that.
Yeah, that's
Larry. It's X-Men 129 isn't on the list. B, this is actually a really good time to buy 129 because everybody's paying attention to 130. As soon as they cast Kitty, forget it. Dazzler, Rich Dazzler. I got Dazzler. Look,
both of them.
You weren't here earlier. I got
Void Rivals and Magic Order, but Heart Attack may be surprised if the show pops up streaming and takes off. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. Has there been a Japanese produced show that's done well?
I can give you
recently here.
Asian one, not Japanese.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like Korean TV is really having a boom in the US right now. So I would feel a little bit differently if it was that.
Squid Game.
Yeah. But also a lot of movies, a lot of shows on Netflix have really taken off as well. So
yeah, but I mean, nobody expected anything from Squid Game when it first came out. People were like, oh, that's a show from Korea. People might be saying, oh, that's a show from Japan. And it turns out to be amazing.
Yeah. It's true. It could be.
I mean, for the price of how much a Raw is, it's not a bad idea, as Robert said.
All right.
But I would still go for the Void Rival 9.8 because I think that's a really cheap price.
Oh.
Yeah, not at $40. I would grab that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, thanks for giving us your suggestions in the chat. What about the book you would least feel comfortable spending money on?
anything with Dazzler on it. I think I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I get to go first on this one, right?
Yeah, sure.
Immortal X-Men 1 in 25.
Who knows, Tiago? Who knows?
I wonder how streaming is going to do, because I think streaming networks are starting to figure out that they're killing the movie theater.
Number 9. That's Stinker Buns' least.
Yeah.
It's yeah. That's mine. Just because it would have been Wolverine, but it's not that expensive compared to $55. So
Yeah. And it's not a ratio variant.
number 9 is.
Yeah, I'm saying the Helverine.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
But yeah, I've just lost all faith in ratio variants. Unless it's one that I have to have that cover that I love personally, I'm not going to go for it. So
Yeah, I'm pretty much there too, I think.
what was the one where it was Black Cat and
Yeah,
Mary
that's
Jane on
one.
the cover?
Face it, Tiger. You hit the jackpot.
Hey, that's my line. I had to have that book, and I got it raw, and I sent it off, got a 9.8, and that's PC. I love that book. So
I love. There was one recent where I think it was the one where she came out as Jackpot. Mary Jane did,
Mhm.
and she was like, "Face it, Tiger. I'm Jackpot."
yeah,
So that was
you
a
have,
fun.
and be cool if Peter went, yeah, and I hit it, and I hit that.
Hit the jackpot. Anything Dazzler related, Swift won't appear, and people will be pissed that they spent all that money for nothing.
Yeah, and that's actually going to hurt the market a lot, because I think
that'll
I think speculators are good to a point for the market, because it keeps the inventory floating around.
But if you
Yeah.
have like random people that aren't really super into comics and getting in because of Taylor Swift, getting burned by her not showing up, and then they'll just be like, "Oh, fuck comics."
Yeah, I think we'll lose a portion of the customers. Whether we like those customers or not, I think we're going to lose a portion.
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but
So Larry just caught up to what he just said. He said 129. He meant 130. You don't even know your girlfriend's first appearance, man.
oh, dude, toilet flush sound.
I wish you had that soundboard still. Anyway, are we good, sir?
Yes.
Bring us home. My teeth are falling out.
Yeah. Hey. All right. Paulie's teeth are falling out. I got spit down in the wrong pipe, but we're gonna do this. Thank
Sorry,
you guys.
today I'm not Paul. I'm Aloysius.
Aloysius.
Aloysius. There we go.
Thank you guys for tuning in live. Let us know if you want us to do this again. This was kind of fun getting back into this. And let us know if a different time would work better. But yeah, check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/TeamOhana. For $3 a month, you get a slew of things that you can find out on any other video what it is. Go to our link tree for our Etsy shop for our merch. Some cool stuff there. Don't forget to check out our back issue book club. New episode was released this week on Patreon today. You'll get it on Thursday on YouTube and wherever you stream your podcasts. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, ring the bell, keep it clean, keep it comics. We do it up in Team Ohana. I don't know why I said that thing at the end. It doesn't really mean anything. We do it up in Team Ohana.
Team Ohana Family on Instagram.
Team Ohana Family on Instagram.
There we go.
We should probably start posting to it. I think that's it.
All right, cool.
Thank you all. And go ahead.
I was gonna say thank you, all you guys that showed up. We didn't even know if we were going to get a single person, and instead of we had a constantly flowing chat. Really great to see you guys here, and yeah, this was fun doing live again. I miss it.
Let us know if this works for you, or if you want us to do this at maybe a different time. So
And as Tinkerbell says, don't forget to click like, subscribe, click on notifications.
Yes.
Drop a comment down below so we can hear from you too.
Until next time. Mahalo.